Welcome back to Mythic Sleep. I'm young Homer, here to guide you into a new chapter of the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we begin Series 4, Love, Lust, and Women Drama. Logically, with Episode 28, Europa's Dream. The Bull of Zeus. In this tale, we explore Zeus's fateful encounter with Europa, a mortal princess whose beauty and spirit captured his heart. To win her love, Zeus transforms himself into a gentle, magnificent bull, leading her on a journey that will echo through the ages. As we step into this story of enchantment and longing, allow yourself to sink fully into the comfort of your bed, feeling safe, warm, and completely supported. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs with calm and ease. As you exhale, release any remaining tension, letting your body grow heavy, sinking further into rest. This is your time to relax, to unwind, and to simply be. Let's begin by focusing on the gentle rhythm of your breath. Each inhale and exhale like a soft breeze over a sunlit meadow. Now, take a slightly deeper breath in, letting it fill you fully, and hold it softly for a moment. Then, as you exhale, imagine any tightness dissolving, leaving only warmth and comfort. One more time. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself settling further into peace. Now, let's guide each part of the body to relax, inviting a sense of calm with each breath. Start with your forehead, letting it soften completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, allowing it to rest, releasing any tightness. Now, bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let them fall gently, like petals drifting on a gentle breeze. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully at your sides. Notice the gentle rise and fall in your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, releasing any last bits of tension, feeling light and free. Shift to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeply into the bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring focus to your calves, feet, and toes, letting them ease completely, grounded and serene. Now imagine yourself standing on a warm, sandy shore under a soft twilight sky. In the distance, Europa strolls along the shoreline, her laughter carrying on the wind as she encounters a beautiful, gentle white bull. She places her hand on his back, feeling safe and calm, unaware that it is Zeus himself, transformed by love and admiration. Slowly, The bull moves forward, carrying her across the sea as gentle waves lap against the shore. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by this moment of magic and warmth, as though you too are drifting on a journey of wonder. Inhale deeply, letting the peaceful energy of the scene fill you, and exhale, feeling calm, steady, and at ease. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to guide you into this ancient world of love, beauty, and quiet adventure. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. In the mortal realm, on the island of Crete, a young princess named Europa roamed the shores, unaware that her beauty and spirit had caught the eye of the king of gods. Europa was a figure of elegance and grace, her presence as radiant as the sunlight that danced upon the waves. But it was her sense of wonder, her innocent curiosity about the world that captivated Zeus, igniting a passion within him that he could not ignore. To the gods of Olympus, Zeus's inclinations were no secret. His passions, often sparked by beauty and innocence, led to countless liaisons that stirred the heavens. Yet this time, there was something unique about Europa that drew him in, a purity and liveliness that contrasted with the divine conflicts of Olympus. For a moment, Zeus saw in her the escape he sought from the weight of his rule, a respite from his eternal responsibilities. Though aware of the complications his affections would bring, Zeus was not one to deny his desires. Determined to pursue Europa, he devised a plan, knowing that his approach must be gentle and disguised. Aware of her love for nature, he chose to appear to her in the form of a magnificent white bull, one so beautiful and serene that it would draw her curiosity and trust. One morning, as Europa walked along the seashore with her companions, her gaze fell upon a majestic white bull grazing nearby. His coat shone like polished ivory, his eyes gentle and warm, exuding a peaceful presence that contrasted with his immense strength. Drawn by the bull's beauty and gentleness, Europa felt an inexplicable bond with the creature, sensing a kindness in his gaze that invited her to come closer. Her friends watched as Europa approached the bull, laughing with delight as she reached out to touch his soft, glistening coat. She was enchanted, sensing no danger as she caressed the bull's neck, her fingers trailing along the curve of his horns. In that moment, her heart opened to the mysterious creature, unaware of the true nature hidden behind the eyes that gazed upon her with adoration. As her friends encouraged her to climb upon the bull's back, Europa gave in to the thrill of adventure. She mounted the bull, feeling an unexpected rush of excitement as he moved with careful, graceful steps, as if guiding her toward an unknown destination. In an instant, the peaceful moment transformed. The bull, now under Zeus's complete control, dashed forward, carrying Europa away from the shore. Her laughter turned to surprise and then to a mixture of fear and awe as the bull leapt into the air, soaring over the waves with divine speed and power. Clinging tightly to his neck, Europa's heart raced, yet she felt a strange sense of trust, an inexplicable bond with the creature that carried her. Zeus, in his bull form, raced across the Aegean Sea, carrying Europa far from her homeland, from the life she had known, toward the island of Crete. Beneath them the waves sparkled like jewels, their shimmering reflections mirroring the excitement and wonder in Europa's eyes. In this moment, Zeus felt a connection not just to Europa, but to the fleeting thrill of mortal life, an adventure that allowed him to forget, if only briefly, the weight of his rule. As they reached the shores of Crete, Zeus gently set Europa down, transforming back into his true form. Europa, though initially startled, recognized the god before her and understood the divinity in the creature she had trusted so completely. Awestruck and humbled, she looked upon Zeus with both reverence and curiosity. As Zeus revealed himself, Europa felt a wave of emotions: fear, awe, and an undeniable fascination with the god who had carried her across the sea. Zeus spoke to her softly, his voice carrying a warmth that reassured her, melting away her apprehension. "Europa," he said, his tone gentle yet filled with admiration, "I have watched you from Olympus, drawn to your beauty and spirit. In you I have found a joy that even the realms of the gods cannot offer." Europa, though overwhelmed, felt a spark of destiny between them. She understood that her life would be forever changed by this encounter, that she was now woven into the tapestry of the divine. Moved by his words and presence, she accepted the god's embrace, and in that moment, a bond was forged, a connection that would echo through both mortal and immortal worlds. Under the warm sun of Crete, Zeus and Europa shared a moment of union, their lives intertwined in a way that would ripple through generations. Their bond was more than a fleeting passion. It was a merging of the divine with the mortal, an encounter that would bear fruit both powerful and fateful. Back on Olympus, however, all was not peaceful. Hera, Zeus's wife and the queen of the gods, soon learned of her husband's latest escapade. Her heart burned with jealousy and anger as she discovered the lengths to which Zeus had gone to pursue Europa. Hera's wrath was well known across Olympus, and Zeus understood that each of his affairs only deepened her resentment, a wound that festered with every act of infidelity. Though Hera could not undo what had transpired, her rage would not go unexpressed. She vowed to make her displeasure known, and her anger took form in whispered threats, vows of revenge, and subtle actions against those associated with Zeus's liaisons. Each affair fed her fury, a simmering wrath that Zeus knew would one day boil over. threatening the unity of Olympus and his rule. For Hera, Zeus's actions with Europa were yet another betrayal, a painful reminder of her husband's wandering heart and disregard for the vows they had taken. And while Zeus remained enchanted by Europa, Hera's resentment grew, adding tension to an already fragile peace on Olympus. From the union of Zeus and Europa came Minos, a son destined to be a powerful king of Crete. Blessed with strength, wisdom, and a natural authority, Minos grew to embody both his mother's beauty and his father's godly heritage. He became a ruler beloved by his people, his presence commanding respect and loyalty. Through Minos, Zeus's legacy extended into the mortal world, his influence felt in every corner of Crete. Yet, as Minos's power grew, so did the challenges that came with it. Though he carried the blood of a god, he was bound by mortal struggles, tasked with leading his people and maintaining peace. His life, like that of all Zeus's offspring, bore the weight of his divine heritage, a legacy that often brought both honor and hardship. With each descendant born of his passions, Zeus's influence over the mortal world expanded, intertwining the fate of gods and mortals. Yet he knew that each connection came at a price, each child a reminder of the delicate balance between his power and the consequences that often followed. Zeus returned to Olympus, his encounter with Europa, a memory he would cherish. Yet he understood that every pursuit, every act of passion, came with a cost. Hera's jealousy continued to grow, simmering beneath the surface, her resentment deepening with each affair. The consequences of his romantic entanglements were not only personal, but political, threatening to strain the unity of Olympus and the loyalty of those closest to him. In Europa, Zeus had found a joy and freedom that even Olympus could not provide, but he knew that his pursuits left ripples that affected all realms, both mortal and divine. His legacy was vast, yet it carried a fragility he could not ignore, a reminder that even gods were bound by the complexities of love and loyalty, power and consequence. As time passed, the legend of Europa and the White Bull became a tale told across the land. Mortals spoke of the god who had crossed the seas for love, who had defied convention to pursue his desires. The story became both a symbol of divine passion and a cautionary tale, a reminder of the volatile nature of the gods and the power they wielded over mortal lives. Europa's legacy endured through her son Minos, whose rule brought Crete prosperity and strength, his bloodline a testament to the merging of the divine and mortal. Zeus's affection for Europa had set in motion events that would shape history, a story woven into the fabric of both realms. But Zeus's passions were far from fulfilled. Join us in the next episode as Zeus's desire takes a new form, leading him to yet another mortal woman, Leda. Disguised as a graceful swan, Zeus's pursuit of love will bring beauty, betrayal, and legendary offspring. setting the stage for a story that will echo through both Olympus and the mortal world. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story together.